Alright, everybody, just finished watching Tokyo Ghoul Route A, Episode 2, and this was pretty much a setup episode, kind of setting up pretty much the rest of the season, and pretty much explaining what Oigiri, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, probably not the right pronunciation, I don't care, but pretty much describing what Oigiri is doing pretty much since Kaneki joined their side and pretty much all that stuff. So but some pretty interesting and important parts did happen in this in this episode that are worth mentioning. One thing I thought was pretty cool, the episode pretty much opened up with the first time they ever fought the owl, and it was pretty cool. Not really a whole lot happened, but I mean it shows you a character who I think is going to be pretty important later on down the line if they show him a little bit more often. I don't think they've shown him yet, but they do show a character who is probably going to be pretty important later down the line. But for the most part, not really a whole lot happens. You see some more, you see quite a bit of time in the organization or whatever it's called, pretty much explaining what Oigiri is doing, and pretty much it seems like what they're doing is they're taking over ward by ward. They're just going from ward to ward, pretty much taking it over, and that just seems to be the bulk of what they're doing. They're just taking over each ward, making it their own, and it seems like they think that the owl is in charge of it while everyone else is pretty much doing the brunt work, which is actually pretty interesting. So they kind of they spend quite a bit of time going over that and what they want to do to prepare for it, and they pretty much make that their main priority is they want to stop the owl and Oigiri in general from taking over all the wards. So that has pretty much become the organization's main goal at this point. And then you kind of see some more back on the other side. You see that Toka, she's gone back to school. She's prepping to go to college, and she decides what college she wants to go to. So she's doing a lot of studying to prepare to go to whatever college she's going to. And you see everything just start to collect them. You see everybody start to collect themselves as far as the shop goes, like the coffee shop. They're starting to collect themselves, get the place cleaned up and everything like that. And they're just cleaning the place up so they can get back in business, get back with their lives. Toka, you can tell that there's something still, that the whole situation is still bothering her, but she's not letting it interfere with her life too much. She's concentrating on school, deciding what college she wants to go to, and obviously you see what college she chooses, and of course she has her reasons for choosing that college, but she's getting back into school, doing all that stuff, and then you see kind of tidbits of Kaneki and what he's doing on the Oigiri side. You don't see him too much in this episode. I mean, you do see him over some bodies in a bloody room, but other than that, you really just see him run around and everything, and you just kind of get glimpses of what he's doing. On the other cool side, though, as far as the organization goes, the people who are pretty much hunting the ghouls, you do kind of see that they're moving on as well, going on with not only their plan to pretty much stop Oigiri in general, they are trying to, oh, that was my computer, I was wondering what that noise was, but you can see that they're moving on too, and that, Amon, I believe, I can't, it's something like that, Amon, something like that, what that one guy calls him, but, he has a new partner, and it's Mato's daughter, which I thought was pretty interesting. It seemed like when he died, you saw that he did have a ring on his finger, and I thought that was pretty cool. So we finally get to see his daughter, and it turns out that she's in the organization as well, and then now she is under Amon, which I believe that is his name. It's something along those lines. I can't remember exactly, so I apologize for that. But now, you get to see Mato's daughter, and you can see that, like daughter, like father, right? She is a lot like Mato in a lot of aspects. She is a really calm, collected, type of person. And I will say that Amon gets rejected. Damn. But, I mean, it was pretty cool. You get to see his daughter. You get to see the organization moving on a little bit. Then other than that, we get to see more of, Toka. She goes out studying with her, regular human friend, and it was, overall pretty interesting. And you can tell that she's really, just distraught about something. And then you finally get to see that the coffee shop is back in business. They have the place all set up, fixed, cleaned, and now they're back in business. They open the door and they are ready to start doing business again. And at least it's a happy moment out of all the shit that has happened within the past however long it's been in the anime. And it's nice to have a happy moment somewhere in there. And then pretty much the the anime, or this episode ends off with, you get to see Kaneki a little bit. You get to see that they're apparently planning for the next, probably what I assume would be the next takeover of a certain ward. And then you see the girl in bandages go into a room, which is a nice-ass room, I will say. It seemed like the building was shitty, but this one specific room in this building was just nice. That was a nice room, nice classy, too. And then you see her go in the bathroom, and then you see her take her bandages off, and you kind of get a glimpse of her face. You pretty much get, like, from here down on her face, and, actually not really what I was expecting. It seemed like, I mean, it kind of seemed like she had shorter hair, which was kind of weird after she took off the bandages, because it seems like like, I'm trying to picture her in my head, and it seems like she had longer hair with the bandages, or, well, I guess it's not really hair, it's some type of other shit flying around, but, like, not really what I would expect underneath the bandages. It seemed like that, from here down, it seemed like she had a pretty clear complexion, no real reason to be wearing the bandages. I'm pretty sure more will be revealed in that later, but it was actually pretty interesting to see, reveal that at the end of the episode, and I hope we get to see what she really looks like under all the bandages here soon. But like I said, not a whole lot happening in this episode, just explaining what the organization is going to do, what Oigiri has been doing with taking over all the wards and everything like that, and kind of seeing, life go back to somewhat to normal with the coffee shop opening up again, opening its doors, nice and clean and all that, so. And then it's nice to see everyone in a room, except for Kaneki, of course, but it's nice to see all of them in a room, at least enjoying this one happy moment, which is pretty cool. So, overall, not a whole lot happened in this episode, but did explain some pretty important story stuff, but I would give this episode maybe about a 6.5. I mean, like I said before, I think episode 1 of Route A should have been the finale for season 1, and then episode 2 should have been the opening episode for Route A. But, I mean, that's just me. Tell me what you guys thought in the comment section below. That is pretty much all that happened in this episode. Still really interesting. The ending, definitely, with the girl taking off her bandages and seeing what Kaneki's doing, got me pretty excited to see what they're going to be doing in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Tell me what you guys think of this episode in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the love and support this year. I cannot thank you all enough. You all are awesome. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. I am out.